It should. I haven't done this where I've split with someone, so it should dump into your YouTube. Who do you use to cut it up?
Um,
Who's your
really?
social provider?
Yeah, so I use a guy locally to do my YouTube,
Okay.
and shoot, who does my clips? Same guy that does Aaron's clips.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, good. All right, I'm gonna go live on Insta too. So we're gonna be cool live here. All right, man. So yeah, I think if we just kind of chop up a little bit about I don't know the market and people and um, I think the market as a whole right now that would be a good topic to start with, and then let's just kind of see how it rolls and
Sure.
kind of go from there. So yeah, I mean, I was looking at some stats for Jersey, and you're in the Florida market right now. I mean, our median price for property is about half a million, a little over half a million.
Yeah, wow.
And in my particular market, in Hudson County, your average sale price is like 750. So it's not. I mean, you have higher price points here. Considering if I turn
Definitely.
my head and look out the window, I can
Yeah.
see the New York skyline.
Yes, you could.
So
Yes, you
I'm
do.
close. Yeah. What does your market look like? You're in Orlando, right?
Yeah, so our average price is $423,000.
423. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're but even still, I mean, so your price points, you're looking to do more if you're going traditional, you're
Yep.
looking to do more volume.
Always.
Yeah. I've kind of
Well, bottom line is that I make my own inventory, so regardless of what's going on, wars, famines, elections, what have you, interest
yeah.
rates, this, that, whatever,
Yeah.
I create my own inventory.
Yeah. And what's been your experience with cash offers and such? Are you full on with that, or are you that kind of something you're kind of navigating in little by little?
Yeah, great question. Great
Mhm.
question. So, Dan, if I look at my inventory board as we speak, I've got 20 properties on my inventory board. Okay, some are coming soon, some are active. I've got eight pendings as we speak.
Nice.
And as the eight pending, five of them came from a cash offer paid per lead.
Yeah.
I have a, I have a, one of those are, I'll be flipping myself, I'll be buying cash. And it's under contract for 145. It's a three bedroom, two bath, wood frame home that had been totally remodeled in the last 5 years with a brand new roof. Everything else is new, except 3 years ago we had some flooding due to two hurricanes coming through,
Yeah.
and that affected the structure of the house. And so when you walk into the home, it's like a trampoline.
Sure.
I love trampolines when I walk into a home. It gives me a lot of leverage.
I imagine I would. Nice. So
So,
had you like, what's your lead sources for those? Are you doing paper lead, or are you
yeah,
just
that one
calling?
was a
Or
paper lead. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that was with motivated sellers.
nice.
And so what I'm finding, Dan, is as long as I'm putting quarters into that slot machine, as long as I'm pulling the lever,
Hmm.
triple sevens are coming out.
Hell yeah. Love that, man.
Yep, just got to keep
That
pulling the lever.
well, you do, man, and it's like I would say this is many agents out there don't really know. I would imagine they don't know that they have this at their disposal as well.
True.
And you and I have really just, we've learned this and taken it, and we got taken the ball and ran with it.
Correct.
I have one now that we're in attorney review, but unfortunately, I say unfortunately because the seller's cousin is an attorney, and
Uh,
we had and you don't. So here's something that everybody needs to understand too. You're in a non-attorney state, right?
yeah, so most people don't know the difference, so please advise.
Well, in a state like Florida, when a buyer and a seller come to an agreement on a property, they, you know, they draw up a contract, contracts
Yeah,
agreed upon, and then the process moves, and in what, 30 days, you're done?
well, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah. Us, New Jersey, we are an attorney state. So Buyer and a seller agree to a deal. Buyer has their attorney. Seller has their attorney. Now the attorneys start to haggle over language in the contract, this, that, and the other. That takes 3-4 days. Then
Yeah.
once that's done, the inspection, they haggle over that. It can get in the way. And when you have cash offer deals
Yeah.
that a buyer and a seller agree to numbers, time, and provisions,
Mm-hmm.
nothing ruins a good deal like a good attorney. And we're going through that now. We had everything all agreed upon.
Yeah.
Sellers were very happy. I acquiesced to a lot of what they were looking for, and took on some of the risk myself. Now the attorney got a hold of it, and they changed almost everything that we agreed to. So the deal may end up just dying. So it's frustrating. I will say that.
Just another reason why to move from a blue state to a red state. Holla!
Yeah, it can be real estate can be a challenge up here sometimes, but I do have that one. I got two other ones. One we verbally agreed to. Again, he lets his attorney look at it. A week goes by. He's waiting. I'm waiting. So it's like, but he won't move forward unless he says my attorney gives me the okay.
And
So I'm waiting on that.
From what lead source?
That was probate.
Okay, calling probates.
Yep,
Okay.
that was probate.
So you and I call probates every day.
We do.
It's a good part of our business. The deal I'm closing on Tuesday, the cash deal, is a probate deal as well.
Yeah.
And so just a win-win situation for both parties. And I get to pick up a property that just needs about $10,000 to $15,000 worth of work.
Yeah.
Clean it up. Put it right back on the market. Nice spread, really nice spread in it. It should sell for $240,000, $245,000.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. And that was a probate?
That was a probate, but I did get the lead from motivatesellers.com.
Okay. So motivate seller lead. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like you mentioned it. You're talking about like levers, and you just guys, for the people out there that are watching and agents that are out there, it's really important to have way more than one lead source when you're, in a real estate career, whether it's expired for sell by owner, past clients, third-party referrals, probates, commercial, cash offer. It doesn't matter. You need to have at least 4 or 5 of them. So it's important that, and it's you're obviously seeing the benefits of having that because you have a full board of deals moving forward. So I think that agents that don't understand that you need to have those lead sources, and then once you have them, understanding how to convert them when you get a solid lead through. What was your experience when you started? Like, were you converting at a high rate?
Which source?
Any of them.
Well, probates, I had to get my mind wrapped around calling dead people's friends and relatives.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so past that now.
Yeah.
So past that. I mean, there was that call reluctance to my ambulance chaser. Once in a while you get people yelling, screaming at you, crying, how dare you?
Sure.
But for the most part, it's people on the other line, except the fact that this is a business and they have a problem that needs to be solved.
Yeah.
And so when we call on family members, personal representatives, administrators, what have you, all depends what state they're in, it's how you start the conversation that sets the mood, sets the pace for a good conversation. And what I have found is that every single day, as long as I'm making those calls, I get good conversations, which fills my pipeline and allows me to get appointments. Even for properties that are yet to be cleared by probate, I still get appointments. I still get the properties on the contract, and I get them listed. And it's all subject to what? All subject to court approval. Easy. Hasn't stopped me from taking listings knowing that it hasn't cleared probate. just knowing what to say and how to say it, people want to have the problem solved, and they'll gladly set an appointment with you. And 9 out of 10 times, as long as you pre-qualify right, they're going to sign a contract with you. And better yet, rarely do you actually have to meet at a property. It's all done over Zoom. Beautiful.
Yeah, that is a big deal. That is a big deal, man. You said it, you know, going over Zoom. How's that changed your business? And I want, and I know I'll follow up with something else. But how is that not having to go on appointments? I mean, what does that do for your time?
May I look at my inventory board? I'm going to count how many properties that I actually met with people at their property that are currently on my inventory board. Shall I go over it now?
Go.
Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 19 have actually been at the property. The rest of the contracts were signed via phone or via Zoom.
Nice.
So that's what, 70%?
Yeah, that's big time, man.
I don't go to the property.
Big time.
Yes, sir.
I mean, yeah, and I think
Jessica Nelson, she converted me.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing? Just meet with them on Zoom. Everybody's doing it. You know,
yeah.
COVID, that's the thing. Meet on Zoom. Meet on Zoom. Meet on Zoom.
Yeah, I mean, if you can.
Everybody, awesome.
And for me, a lot of the clients that I work with just happen to be coincidental. They are baby boomers who are elderly. And I have to, you know, there's just a level, like when they're referred to me, I'd love to do it over Zoom if they knew how to use Zoom, but they don't know how to use Zoom. So I have to go and it's okay. I mean, I don't mind it, but there have been properties, yes, that I've listed that I haven't met them. But yeah. And I mean, you also mentioned something too previous, which is, you know, knowing what to say and how to say it. Like we both, go in, we work in, you know, you have your prospecting room and I have my prospecting room, that we work in, that we prospect with different agents. And like, I always put it out whenever I do, lives and I'm not lives. When I'm in the green room, the prospecting room I host, anybody that you're an agent, whether you're new, whether you're in the business for a while and you just picking up this is fearful and scary to you. Yeah. Like get around somebody, get around me, get around Dave, like listen to what we say. So the more you guys do it, the easier it gets. And then it doesn't become scary anymore. You're like, it's like a natural thing. You're just having conversations with people.
Absolutely correct. And may I let everybody know a secret?
Go.
There is.
You got to ask me, brother.
See all these right here? They're called index cards. And I'll go through a conversation and just go like this. I'll read from the index cards.
Yeah. I love it. I keep scripts near me sometimes, ones that I don't have memory. The only one that I really keep near me sometimes is the cash offer, because I don't have that memorized yet.
Yes, because I've been doing cash offers since December 16th.
Yep.
You know, I've been filling that pipeline since December 16th. It's all new. So yeah, I'm learning this script as I go. And you know what? People on the other end, they don't know that you're reading from a script. They don't understand unless you sound like a robot. Hi, how are you?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. I brother, I talk about that a lot. Like most to what I speaking to someone, it's from an original script that I memorized. Mm-hmm. But they don't know that, because once you have it, like it's like getting in a car. You don't even think about putting the seatbelt on. You don't even think about pushing a button to start a car or turning a key. It's just second nature.
Right.
These scripts are the same thing. Once somebody says, you know, hey, I'm not looking to sell, totally understand. Hey, you know, I totally appreciate that, Mr. Seller. Let me just ask real quick. If you had an offer that was reasonable to you in the next, 7 to 10 days, do you think it'd sell or do you think you're going to keep it forever? Like, that's like this, bro.
Right.
And in Jersey, you have to be quick
Yes, you
because
do.
they're looking to get off the phone with you.
Yes, they are.
You're in an area where things tend to move a little bit slower.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still, do you consider where you live Heaven's Waiting Room too?
I am. I'm in Volusia County. People come to die here in this county. I swear to God.
Wow.
Yeah, Volusia County.
Yeah. So things move a little bit slower down there. So your tonality, your enunciation, all can
Yes,
be a
ma'am.
little bit slower.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
ma'am.
know.
Yes, sir.
Yes. But I do say that a lot. I do say yes. I was just raised that way. Like you stand up when you're sitting down and a woman comes and sits, you stand up. So, and then when they sit down, you sit down.
Right.
When they get up, you get up.
Yeah, the culture here is a lot different than being from the Northeast. You're from New Jersey. I'm from Massachusetts. They call us massholes for a reason because we greet each other. Hey, what do you want?
Yeah.
That's how we greet each other. It's so
Yep.
crass,
Yep.
rude. Ugh, it's so different down here. Much better.
It is, man. It's very different. And listen, I just said that the other day. I forgot who I was talking to. And I said, look, guys, up here it is, can you do it? How quick? How much?
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Answer those 3 questions and we can have a conversation.
Not a problem. I sell 97% of my listings at list price within 31 days. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
When do you want to get started?
That's it.
There you go.
I love that.
I can
Yeah.
play that game.
And again, for you guys that are out there that maybe you're not at that level yet. You're not at this level yet where you can have these conversations. It's very normal, very natural. And you're already closing like within the first 3 to 4 sentences. Hey, I sell 97% of my listings at list price. A lot of times we get offers over because we structured the price where it's going to incite multiple offers. That's something is that something you'd be interested in? Great. When can we meet and sit down and talk about it?
Yes.
Like if you're,
So if I could show you how that could be real for you, tell me what time would be best for us to meet on Zoom, mornings or afternoons?
That's it.
On Zoom, you see how I throw in the on Zoom?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to come to your house. I don't want to have to put on my suit. I don't have to gas up my car. I don't want to have to shake my head. I want to meet you on Zoom. So much less stress for everybody.
It is, man. It is.
Awesome. Beautiful thing.
And I think that as agents get more, look, I'd say this, you're able to do that. I'm going to make an assumption. I assume that you're able to do that, or I'm imagining you're able to do that because you have a very, very high level of confidence.
Oh, of course, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I am the man for the job.
How did you get that way?
And
let me ask you this. I know the answer, but the audience may not. How did you get that way?
Just by doing.
Practice.
Practice. It starts with my training as a singer as a kid. It starts with
talk about that.
training
Hold
as
on,
an
man.
athlete.
Talk about that. Your training as a singer when you were a kid.
Yeah, starting in the 3rd grade. Imagine having to sing in front of strangers, hundreds of strangers, and being prepared to sing in front of people.
Wow.
And we're presenting. We're walking to a house. They don't know us other than what they've reviewed online and what they've heard us say in conversation prior to meeting.
Sure.
Brother, when that door opens, it's showtime, baby. It is showtime. I love it. I
It
look
is.
forward to it because
And
I'm
that's-
the man for the job.
Yeah.
People are waiting for me to contact them. People have problems that need to be solved.
Mm-hmm.
And again, my team and I are ready to help them solve their problems. I'm here to bring you down the field and get you into the end zone. Just call me Tom Brady, but my name is David Guy.
I love that. Listen, brother, he is the GOAT. And,
No doubt.
But you listen, you bring up really good points. It's true. Like, when people contact us, It's just a matter of what's going on in their situation.
Mm-hmm.
What do they have as far as goals and objectives?
Right.
Can we meet them? So is their expectation something that we can achieve? The
Correct.
answer is yes, which usually it is.
Yeah.
Hey, what time can we schedule a 5 or 10 minute Zoom call? We can talk about, getting your property on the market, getting buyers competing for it, getting the most amount they're willing to pay, and getting you to Florida in the time frame that you want.
Right.
That's it.
No doubt.
That is,
And obviously, we have to pre-qualify. We have to understand whether or not they're in fantasy land or reality.
yes.
Fantasy land is I have 7 dogs and we're looking for, a non-HOA, or I'm looking to move to somewhere that has fruit trees, or you know what I mean? The HOA doesn't like my cat.
Yeah.
Okay. Often that's not enough motivation.
Right.
Not enough motivation. Not enough motivation.
No.
We need to move because it costs too much and we're going broke. We have to sell the home. My relative died. We're not going to be living there. We need to settle the estate and get the home sold. We have a job opportunity in New Jersey. We're selling the home. Is renting the home an option? No, we need to get it sold.
Mhm.
Fantastic. Because since 2015, I've been guiding hundreds of families like yours to the finish line by helping them receive the greatest financial outcome. And if you knew if it was possible for you, that I and my team can make this a smooth and easy transaction for you, then would you be open-minded to understanding how that could be real for you?
Love it.
The answer is yes. Fantastic. When can we get together to discuss what the highest paid retail buyers would be willing to pay for a home like yours? I simply can gather that information for you, and we can meet on Zoom. Would afternoons or evenings be best for you?
Yep. Give them 2
It's
options.
as easy as that. You can simply just read from the card.
It really, and it's so funny. It's like you wouldn't really know that you're even reading, but people don't keep those. I keep scripts here. I keep them all. And I mean, it's funny you brought up Quick Qual. I'm actually doing a webinar, not tomorrow, but following Friday. I think it's March 6th. I want to say that Friday is on 10 questions to ask where you can land a listing. And it's the prequal. It's the prequal.
Yes, it is. It's all about the prequal.
I'm doing it at I think I'm doing either 11. I think it's 11 a.m. Ricky, we're going to drop details about that today and tomorrow. We're starting to put that out there. But yeah, I'm going to host a webinar on it because when I did the previous webinar on the expired script, just going over questions to ask an expired, a lot of the agents were like, "Hey, like, can you do a prequal next?" And then I said, "Well, what would you rather have me do? Pricing the listing presentation or a prequal?" And they were like, "No, do the prequal first." So I'm going to do the prequal first, and then the following month I'm going to do how to price property, so you don't have to take price reductions. Because it's important. You can't be, when you're an agent, brother, and you're pricing it at right now at market, you're behind. You got to future pace it to where if the market's dipping and right now it's at 500, you should be pricing it at probably 480, 485.
Let's talk about that for a minute, shall we? So, in your last 12 months, X amount of property sold, how many of your listings needed a quote-unquote price improvement to get sold? What's the percentage?
That's a good. I don't know the percentage. I know that I didn't take many last year because it was a strong year. Hold on. I actually might have that available. Hold on.
Well, 72% of my listings need a price reduction. I'm fine with it.
72 did?
72%, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not in a market like that. At least up here, it's not. It depends.
See, my
Jersey's
market
different
was-
because Jersey has a lot of like certain towns. This one I listed. I went aggressive and listed it high, and I got multiple over.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's markets where if there's 10, 12, 15, 20 homes on the market, and there's a lot of them.
Right.
So it just depends. But all right, here it is.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. I'd say probably about, yeah, it was almost half. Almost half.
Oh, see?
Yeah, almost half, but a little less than half.
Right.
But the ones that I took immediately when we took them, they went right under.
Well,
Yeah.
so I use a strategy called highest and best, and it's a 10-day listing,
Okay.
and we run up the score. It's a fun game to play. And literally, I'll get anywhere from 10 to 20 showings.
Love that.
We list it down here, knowing
Mhm.
that we're going to end up here.
Yep.
And we just allow the market to compete against each other.
Yeah.
No price reduction needed.
Love that. And that's so, yeah, I love that. When we price property, when I do, I'll give them 2 strategies. Hey guys, price it up here, leave room, price it high, leave room to negotiate down. I'm sure, Mr. Seller, you're familiar with that strategy, right? And they're like, yeah, of course. That's what we were thinking. Yeah. Can I share with you what would be concerning about your bottom line if we use that strategy?
Sure, tell me.
And then they're like, what's that? Yeah. And I'm like, well, a lot of times we see sellers that utilize that strategy. They're really not that motivated to move. And the reason we say that is they list the property here.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens is we don't get a lot of showings because the buyers and their agents, when they see the price, they know that it's over market. So they're going to wait for reductions. Yeah. So what happens is a lot of those sellers just wait for the property to expire and they pull it off the market.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me ask you, is it an option for you not to sell this property and still make the move to Orlando?
No, we don't want to rent it down. We
Yeah.
want to get sold.
And you know that I already know the answer to that question. Why do I already know the answer to that question?
Because you pre-qualify.
That's exactly right. You know it too. So when they say, no, it's not an option, okay, well, we can just go right into that second pricing strategy, which is what most sellers use in this market,
Mm-hmm.
which is just pricing it at market, Mr. Seller, even a little bit below. And the reason we do that is it creates value in the buyers and their agents. And when you see agents and buyers seeing value, you're going to have showings. Likelihood is you're going to have more than one offer. And the likelihood you're going to have buyers competing for the property is very high. Does that make sense to you? Yeah, it makes sense. So based on what you're looking to accomplish and why, which of these 2 strategies do you think is going to serve you best? And I let them choose.
Correct. And whatever you choose, I'll back you 115%.
Support you 100%.
I'm not here to twist arms.
Even if they pick the first one, you still have to mean what you say. When you say, I'm going to support you 100%. So if they say, well, I really want to just test it out here and I want to try it here. Okay. But now you have a business decision to make based on what number they want to list it at.
And that's why I always bring a price reduction addendum right with me.
Yes, sir.
Where with on day 20, if the home is not sold, we're going to reduce the price by X amount based upon showings and lack of offer.
Yeah.
So it's already put in writing that we're going to drop the price if that strategy doesn't work out for them.
Yes, exactly.
So
Yeah.
they make the decision.
Yeah, we're not. I don't exactly. You work very similar to me. I don't tell them anything. I don't tell people what to do. I just present you.
Click the ball. What's it going to sell for?
Yeah, I love it, man. I'm like, listen, guys.
You know what
I give you facts. I give you information. Yeah. Based on that information and those facts, what do you think is going to serve you best? Mm-hmm. And we just let them choose. But yes, I do. I'll have that, and I'll share with them. Hey, look, we're going to give this an absolute hit at the price you're looking for. Right. If after 2 to 3 weeks, which is usually when a property will go under contract in this market, we don't have the showings and the offers that we had hoped for, we're going to have a discussion where here's the price reduction sheet. We will adjust the price to, and then whatever number it is, so we can get this property sold and get you down to Orlando in the time you want. Sound fair?
Wouldn't that be great?
Sound fair.
Love that. Sign the contract.
There it is, man. There it is. Oh, here we go. We got I got you. I'll let you take this because I think he's actually talking to you. Objection. What marketing will you be doing that's different from the other agents? You get that a lot down there?
Yeah, I see it right there. What marketing would I be doing different? That's a great question. You know, I'm simply just going to tell you the truth because ultimately you can run all kinds of crazy marketing. However, if the property is overpriced, it really doesn't make a difference because buyers aren't stupid. Buyers understand the value. Buyers understand what I've sold recently. And buyers in today's market simply aren't overpaying for properties. So let's put your buyer cap on. You're walking into this home, and based upon the price of your suggestion, would you go ahead and rebuy this home at a price that is deemed really, overpriced? Would you?
I would
What's the
not.
answer?
I would not.
Exactly. So let's do the right thing. Let's price it accordingly to what the market will bear. This way, you can get what you want in the time you want. Wouldn't that be great?
That would be fantastic.
Please sign
Yeah.
the contract.
Love that. One of the things I use when I get, because I do get that a lot too, what are you going to do differently? Or, well, how do you market differently? And I'm very candid, just like you, as a Mr. Seller. Listen, I appreciate that question.
Yeah.
I'm imagining that underneath it, you really just want to make sure that whoever you hire is going to really, really just get your property out to 100% of the buying public.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
And they'll be like, yes. Great.
Okay.
Well, the good news is that's exactly what we're going to do. And to be honest with you, Mr. Seller, most agents have the same ability to market as each other. What we do, which is above and beyond, is we wouldn't be talking right now if I didn't pick up the phone and call you, right?
True.
Yeah. Every day, Mr. Seller, Monday through Friday, we are on the phones looking for buyers for the sellers that we have. Because really, a listing is only good if you can sell it, right?
Right.
Yeah. So the great news is we have the ability to go out into the marketplace to find buyers for you instead of what most agents do, which is a little more passive, which is put it on the MLS, hope, wish, and pray they're going to get a buyer to come. And at the end of the day, if they don't, now they're going to come to you and look for a price reduction.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Yeah, because Mr. Seller, having an aggressive agent to go out into the market and not wait for the market to come to them, I'm imagining it's going to be very important to you in the agent that you hire.
Right.
Is that right?
That's right.
Can I share with you the great news?
Sure.
You found what you're looking for.
He's right in front of you.
My team is ready, willing, and able to get to work for you. All we need to do is sign the paperwork and get started. Sound fair?
Sounds fair.
So
back to that, what do you do for marketing? Now, that's a great question, Mr. Seller.
Yeah.
And included in the package of information is my 20-point action plan. And I just pull it out of the package and I show it to them. Now, where would you like to start? Where in the front yard would you like the for sale sign?
I love that.
Where in the front yard do we put the for sale sign? Often, as I walk into the front door, I introduce myself and I look to the front yard and I say, tell me, where would be best for the for sale sign?
Love that.
Close number one, just walking into the home. It's amazing how many times they'll say, you know what, that would be a perfect place for it. Fantastic. Now, should I take my shoes off or is it okay if I keep my shoes on? I show respect.
Yep.
Fantastic. I know we're getting off a little bit here, but I show the 20-point action plan. What are you going to do differently? I'm going to do the same for you that I've done for all the other hundreds of people that I've sold properties for. May I show you what I mean? Here's the 20-point action plan, and here's my most recent sales. Any questions? No.
Nope.
Guys, don't get into a half-hour conversation about doing stupid open house and crap like that. Come on. It's all about pricing the property correctly. It's easy peasy. Getting real estate sold is easy. You just need to be truthful with one another.
That's it.
That's it.
Just be authentic, man.
I'm going to show you and I'm going to do for you the same that I do for all my other happy clients.
Yeah, that's it.
Easy,
I love it. I love the assumptive close. The
Are
minute you
you
walk
ready to
there.
move? Great. Do you feel I can do the job for you? Fantastic. Can I give you the good news? Yes, I brought all the appropriate paperwork. Do you want to get started? Let's
And
do
s-
this.
and
Fantastic.
sometimes you
Sign
may
the
get
contract.
yeah, sometimes you may get pushback and they're like, "Well, we're not ready to sign yet." Well, hey, I appreciate that, Mr. Seller. Can I share with you what's important about the question I just asked?
Sure.
And they're going to be like, "Yeah, what's that?" Well, I don't want you to misconstrue the question with being pressure, but what I want to impart on you is I get contracts signed.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show you that skill at the end of our talk today with asking for your business today. If you feel comfortable and confident with me that I can get the job done and get you absolute top value for your property. Does that sound fair?
Sounds fair.
Yeah. Like, don't be afraid to ask for the close, guys. Absolutely not.
Ask for the clothes when you walk in the door.
Yeah. You could even use it when you ask to take off shoes. Hey, Mr. Seller, should I take off my shoes? Because if you say yes, that's going to be what I'll let buyers know too. Like buyers need to take off their shoes.
Yes, yes. And I couldn't help but notice your house is finally furnished. Do you want me to negotiate the sale of the furniture in the sale of the home as well?
Yeah. I love
Okay,
that.
great. And as
Love
when
that
I'm
one.
bringing buyers through the home, who should I be speaking to negotiate the deal with? Is it you, Mr. Seller, or are you, Mrs. Seller? Oh, no, that would be me, David. Okay, fantastic. So I'll be working with you exclusively for the most part? We haven't,
Yep.
we haven't even sit down at the kitchen table yet. I've already closed them 3 or 4 times before I even sit down at the kitchen table.
Yep.
And then at the kitchen table, I have my script with me. And I said, please sit down. I say, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I appreciate the opportunity to not only list your property, but more importantly, get it sold and help you make that move to Boston, Massachusetts. My presentation is simple and very informative. And I'd like to start with 3 very important questions. This way I can serve you at the highest level. May I ask those questions now, please?
Yes, you may.
Okay. Question number 1, I pretty much already know the answer. Nothing has changed. You do absolutely have to sell this home, correct?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Okay, I'll put a big yes right there. And shall we list the property at a price that will cause it to sell because we don't want it sitting on the market for a long period of time?
Correct.
Okay, so we're going to list it to sell it, correct?
Mhm. Well, I'm not going to give the home away. I mean,
Absolutely not, because I am 100% on your side to get you the most amount of money, Dan. I trust
you know what?
that.
You know what I say when they say that? I go, "Hey, you want to hear the great news?" They're like, "What's that?" I'm not in the business of giving homes away either,
Exactly.
because it's
But
like a
if you
joke.
do,
They
I'll
start
gladly let
laughing.
you check.
Yeah.
And then question number 3, which 95% of them say yes to, and I'm sure you've looked me up online, you've gone through my package of information, and I know this is a big decision for you. Are you ready to put me to work to handle this sale for you?
Hmm. I love that. And when when I role play that, Dave, and I get agents that I say yes to them, they still go through and I'm like, whoa, 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 let's stop right there. They just told you yes.
Yes.
You shut up.
Yes.
You go over, you pull the listing paperwork out, and you start sliding it. Okay, here's my pen. Let's take care of the appropriate paperwork. That is it. You start signing. And then the last piece in New Jersey is what's called an exclusive right to sell. That has the price. That has the professional fee. That's what we go over last. But they've already given you that you're the guy or the girl. You're it.
Yeah.
Don't talk yourself out of it. Just slide it over.
Right. And pretty much they've already chosen to hire you based upon you asking those 10 pre-qualifying questions.
Yes, sir.
And at the same time as I'm asking them, like I did last night, she's looking me up online. Now, how do you spell your name again? Yeah, please look me up. It's David Allen, A-L-A-N, Knight, K-N-I-G-H-T. And if you do Google my name, you'll see that the first 4 pages of Google are all about my team and I and the wonderful things that we do in the marketplace. Could you take the time to look me up?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Oh, and by the way, I'm curious. Are you? Do you enjoy watching Home Garden TV, HGTV? Pause. Well, yeah, I love HGTV. Oh, have you watched my family show on TV? Your family show? Yeah, my family's from Boston, Massachusetts, and we have a show called Farmhouse Fixer. Have you ever watched my brother Jonathan's show? Oh, that's your brother?
Dude, that's such an advantage, man.
That's your brother?
Oh, it's
I go,
crazy.
yeah. I said, that's filmed at my family's farm in Essex, Massachusetts. And my mother's in it as well. Oh, that's your mother? Oh my Lord, that's your, yeah, my sisters are in it too. Oh, well, how come you're not in it?
Bro, you should lead with that.
How come you're not in it? I said, you're in my show as we speak. You're in Dave's show right now.
That's awesome. Oh, that's
I feel my
fantastic,
show
brother. I
as we
love
speak.
that.
It's showtime. Every time we're in front of prospects, ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime. Have fun with it, bro. Be
That is
exciting.
wild.
Ask
That
some
is wild.
questions.
Love
People
that.
want to do business with energy. People want to do business with people that have confidence. People have some character. People that have some color. People that are well scripted. Hello.
That is, you should just lead with that when you walk in. Just be like, yeah, this is me. This is who I am. This is my family's show. Like, all right, let's rock and roll. Like, you know you're going to work with me. Come on. Like, let's just stop all this BS.
It's awesome. Trust me.
That's great, man. Good for you. Love that, man. Yeah, it's important, guys. And look, the reason that Dave's able to do what he does and I'm able to do what I do and other agents that are, in our org that are just crushing it, we're able to do these things because we've done this ad nauseum numerous times, over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And we don't, it's like a train track. We don't veer off the track.
No,
We just,
it's all scripted. Everything we do is scripted.
it's the ability to listen to what someone's saying to you and actually listening.
One mouth.
Yes.
2 ears, one mouth.
Wait for, like, you're not listening for them to stop talking and then for you to go. You're actually in digesting information, formulating a response instead of a reaction,
Right.
and then responding to them in kind with either a solution or a question or an answer. So it's important to do that because people know when we've said this 100 times. People know when you're bullshitting them.
They sure do.
They should.
can
I mean,
smell it a
there's,
mile away. So we never come from I need or I have to have.
no.
I'm
No.
totally detached from the outcome. If they're in fantasy land, I don't need to meet with them.
Brother,
Next, I'm good. I can't help you because you can't help yourself. Next.
I just got off the phone before we got on today. I was talking to a seller. I initially spoke to her in December, and she gave me her email and inheriting a property. It was a probate deal, and then I didn't hear from her. And we had a long conversation. Now I know she's getting peppered with investors and all this.
Yeah,
I call her this morning. She answers.
sure.
We talk for another half hour. She's got 2 cash guys coming next week. And she starts telling me about what the estate wants and her sibling. There's 6 of them.
Ooh.
And she didn't even know that like listing it on the open market was an option.
Really?
She just thought because of its condition, you have to take cash. And as she's telling me this, I just said to her, and I said, I was like, Joan, whether you decide to go cash, whether you decide to list, whether you take cash from me or list with me or someone else, I said, at least you're going to meet and speak with the top agent in your area, top investor in your area. You'll have all the information you need so you can make the best decision you can for yourself and your family. Does that sound fair to you?
Yeah.
And she was like, yes, I didn't even know that was an option. And I was like, Joan, either way, I'm fine. Like if you want to go cash, that's fine. If you want to go list, that's fine. It makes no difference to me. I just want to get with you and your family to find out what is going to serve you guys in the absolute best and highest manner. And she was like, Dan, I got to tell you, this is what she said to me. I got to tell you, I haven't had any of these people tell me that. I was like, well, who were you talking to? She's like, well, I got 2 investors. One's coming Friday, one's coming Thursday. Right. I'd love to have the numbers from you as to what market value would be. And then we talk, you, me, and a couple of my siblings. Yeah. And then we have to figure out whether it even is going to make sense for us to talk to these cash people. And I was like, no problem. That was literally an hour before you and I got on the phone.
Amazing. And
it's
so
the same thing.
I would say to her, is there what's truly important about a cash offer? Tell me more about that.
It's so I know the answer. She doesn't have urgency, and time's not a problem for them.
Okay.
So I was like, can I ask why, if that's not if you want the absolute most on the market will bear, she's like, well, yeah, we thought the cash was going to be the most. I was like, well, let me give you another option. Yeah, I said, let me give you another option.
Are you open to other options to get the most amount of money on the sale of the home?
And she was like, yes. And I explained to her what that would look like.
The highest retail buyers would be willing to pay for a home like yours. And if I could also show you what the highest cash buyer investors would be willing to pay for your home, would that information be useful while you're making these decisions?
Yeah. And I have her cash number. I have what she told me, what the guys were going to give her. And I was like,
so offer a little bit more by yourself.
No, I mean, it makes the most for her to go on the open market.
Okay.
It really does.
If that's what they want.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, they want the most. They want the most.
Again, let's address the elephant in the room.
What's that?
Most agents are scared to make cash offers and to buy investment properties.
I would agree. And why do you think they're scared?
Because their broker doesn't want them to stay. The broker wants them to remain broke. The brokers do not want you to become a true entrepreneur. Brokers don't want you to be an investor. They just want you to be a hamster on the wheel. And
Interesting.
There's that liability. Oh my God, he's an investor. Guys, there's huge spreads in buying beat up homes. And guess what? Not every one of them want to put it on the market. They want to do a quiet off-market deal.
Correct.
For instance, the property that I'm closing on next week, he called me as I was driving down there. Normally, I never pick up when a prospect, when I have an appointment and I'm in the car, because generally it's bad news. Like, don't come. But I picked it up for some reason. He's like, Dave, it's Frank. Hey, Frank, what's up? Dave, we don't want to list the property. We just want a cash offer. I said, hey, brother, I'm here to give you options. If that's what you truly want, you want to sell the property cash, I don't have a problem with that. It's whatever you'll get us a cash offer, Dave? Exactly. He's from New Jersey. Okay?
Of course he is.
Yeah. And he had the New York Jets, a room just dedicated to the New York Jets, the whole 9 yards. Okay, his last name ends with the vowel. You tell me, right? So that's what they wanted.
Yeah,
that's what they wanted, and they're happy with the number that I gave them.
Mm-hmm.
They're moving to a trailer, into a 55+ trailer community. That's what they want.
Yep, you're just giving them what they want, asking questions.
I'll write you up today. We can close whenever you get whenever the title transfers from probate court.
Yep.
Fantastic. Would you please sign the contract?
Yep.
Happy to do so. Beautiful spread on the property. Beautiful spread.
It's important, guys. All David did was ask pointed questions to figure out what is most important to them, and he's right. Money. There is a population of people that do not want to go on the open market. They want to do an off-market deal. Whether it's they're embarrassed about how the condition of the house is,
true.
Whether they just don't want buyers walking through, which is what I had twice.
So they don't want their neighbors to know that they're selling?
Yeah, that's it. They just don't want to go on the open market.
Or they
you give them the number. And there's nothing There's nothing illegal about it.
Yeah.
So David's figured it out. I figured it out. You can figure it out too. Reach out to us. DM me, DM him. Call us, text us. Doesn't matter. That's it, man.
You too.
You guys got my socials.
Look me up. Agent Success. Agent Success. Look me up.
There you go.
And
You
so,
guys got my socials. Just my name. DM me. It's not hard, guys. I just would say this: try to open your mind to a whole other opportunity and lead source that there are investors and agents daily putting these deals together.
yes.
Do you want to be one of them? That would be the question I would ask you. I
And those are
imagine the
biggest
answer is yes.
spreads. The cash offers have the biggest spreads.
They do.
The
They do.
biggest spreads.
Yes. And there's a way you can, all it takes is practice, guys. All it takes, getting in proximity to people that are doing it, like David and myself, and practicing. Just practicing and practicing and practicing.
So
Because
Dan,
it's-
those who are watching to this podcast,
Yeah.
listening to this conversation, I hope they're getting value, which I believe they are. Always love to throw in my experiences dealing with people from New Jersey. And so
We try.
you have a virtual office, is that right? Where people can sign in with you and
Yeah.
prospect with you. Tell us about that, please.
Yeah. It's called the Green Room for obvious reasons. Green being Monet. And yeah, we, sometimes it's just me. Sometimes it's me and a couple agents. I was doing this years ago. I mean, shoot, I had 10, 12 people in there at a time. And then what I started to do is I went away from that and started to do live. I would just do this live like we're doing now. And I would prospect live.
Yeah.
What I noticed was agents that were either in my org or that I was, helping out, mentoring, coaching, when we were going over goals, numerous ones said I didn't do in 25 what I did in 24. And when I asked why, a few of them said, well, when we were in the room, it held us accountable.
Yeah.
I'm not making calls as much as I did, which told me, all right, I'm going to now pivot from lives back to the Zoom room.
Is that what you're doing?
That's what I'm doing
So
now.
how can they find your Zoom room, bro?
Just DM me and we'll send you the link for it. It's just do more. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it in the comments. It's just domoredealswithdaniel.com. And there's a link to the green. There's a link to the green room.
Yes, sir.
That's it. And it's called the green room. There is a small cost to it, and not because believe me, it's very small. And the reason we do that is when it's free, you guys won't show up. But when you got to put a little bit of skin in the game, it makes it a whole different ball game.
Got to pay to play, girls.
That's it. It's a whole different ball game.
Right. So on this end, we have a virtual office called the Closers Club.
Yep.
And literally there's like 10 plus agents all the time.
Yep.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you truly want to hear and interact with other top performing agents and understand what we're doing every day to make appointments, you can be part of the Closers Club. Look us up on Facebook, Closers Club, or go to David Allen Knight on Instagram. Hit me up, David Allen Knight on Instagram. That's ALANKNIGHT. The link is there. DM me. Yes, there's a fee as well. It's $79 per month to be part of our club. And if you can't make that investment, then
Yeah.
don't even bother reaching out.
That's what I say. I was like,
Easy.
for agents in my organization, it's like $44 a month. For agents that aren't in my organization, it's $94 a month. If you can't put that to do, and I will guarantee you, if you are there for at least 3 months every day, I will guarantee you will get one listing.
Oh, you'll get more than one listing.
100%. I'll
Yeah.
guarantee him one.
What's your average commission, Dan?
12 to 14,000.
Okay. Mine is
Yeah.
$12,630.
Yeah. That's nice.
What's the average spread on a flip?
Uh, I would say, well, I have two. I have one monster and one. I'll go average. Say 50, 45 to 50.
$48,000.
Yeah, that's safe.
Hello.
That's safe.
Now, what does
Yeah.
it cost to acquire a flip? Roughly $10,000 if you're marketing. And
Yes.
you have to market. You have to market. You have to feed the machine. You have
You're
to
talking
feed
about the
keep
lead,
pulling.
right? Getting the
Keep
lead.
pulling the lever. Keep pulling the lever. Keep feeding the machine. Triple
You-
sevens will come up, and you will find, ladies and gentlemen, as long as you're feeding the machine, and don't be afraid to get proximity before you do start making that investment. Get in proximity with Dan or myself, because every day we're speaking to people that have made an inquiry online for a cash offer. In this, what I do know, as long as you're feeding the machine and you know how to convert, you'll 5x your return on your investment. Easy
Yeah.
peasy.
Yeah.
And that's a fact. In most trainers in our industry, really don't encourage the cash offer program. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't, you're missing the friggin' boat. Change your strategy around, because it's the best investment that I've made in marketing since my days of owning a Planet Fitness. Seriously,
Yeah.
it's working out big time.
And he's talking about, when he's saying feed the machine, guys, he's talking about leads.
Yeah,
So as you start to do this, and if this is something you really are interested in, he's talking about just keep getting. The problem is not going to be leads, guys. Once you start and you go all in with this, you will have plenty of leads.
yes, every day.
It's the conversion that is
The
going to be.
conversion, knowing what to say and how to say it.
That's it. That's what the
Exactly.
practice comes in.
Yeah, and I'm turning 60 years old this year, right? Not a spring chicken, Dan. I know you're a few decades below me.
Keep talking. I'm like, keep talking. I ain't saying
You're
shit.
turning
Keep
43
talking.
this year, right? And so when I started the paper lead program with Motivated Sellers, it took me a while to get used to the fact that, half the people I'm speaking with are in fantasy land and not reality.
Yes.
And it is what it is. And you know what, that $100 lead and whatever, cost of doing business. Next.
Yep.
Because again, I know if I'm feeding the machine and pulling the lever, sooner or later, using the correct scripts that we use,
Yeah.
there's going to be someone there saying, Dave, I want a cash offer. Will you give me a cash? I got to move.
Yep. They're there. I mean, they are there.
Give away their house because they want a cash offer. And then, 90% of the other conversations, list them.
Yep.
That's $12,630 in my marketplace on $100 or $150 lead. Hello?
It's like, but you got to be able to, you got to pay to play.
Yeah, you got to pay to play.
Got to pay to play, guys. It's not, these aren't like, and I understand, listen, I understand that there are agents out there that maybe you're just beginning, or even you've been in the business a while, but money might be, you might be a little light in that, where you can't make that investment daily, weekly, monthly.
And I call it bullshit.
How
Get
so?
a goddamn credit card and go for it. Everybody's got the money. Go get a credit card.
Okay, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'll say this. If that's the position in life that you're in, don't spend the money until you are 50% confident you can convert the lead you're going to get. Don't just go in there cold, like, all right, I'm going to get my script and now I'm good.
No, you're right. You need to role play it and work it. You're absolutely
get with David,
correct.
get with me, get with somebody who's doing this.
Yes.
Let us mentor you for a while, then make the investment if money is really a problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But there is no, everybody has access to money. It's just a matter of where are you spending it.
And where are you going to get it?
Yeah, I agree.
Every day the junk mail comes in with credit card offer.
True. It's very true. Yeah. So so it is. It's another lead source, guys. That when sometimes cash offers is slow for me, And when it is, I can pivot and take a day and prospect probates all day. Then one day, maybe for a month, probates are light. All right, I'll go to commercials, and I'll start pulling commercials with my partner. That might be light for a month. Then I can go to my past client, call my phone or follow-up boss. Like, guys, you have to have different levers every time. So when one is light, you go to another. That's not feeding you, go to another. That ain't feeding you, go to another. One is none, two is one. That's one thing I learned long, long ago. One is none and two is one.
I love it.
So, you have one lead source and it stops feeding you, you have none.
Right.
You literally have none.
You got to have a strategy.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have two.
When one's drying up, you have to have another that's feeding the family.
That's it.
Feeding the machine.
That's it.
Feeding the pipeline.
That's it. So yeah, this was good stuff. So let's wrap up on this, brother. How can people get in touch with you all over socials and just in general?
Yeah, appreciate it. So Instagram is David Allen Knight. That's David ALANKNIGHT, David Allen Knight. YouTube is Agent Success. Do more deals. Agent Success. Do more deals. We just passed 310 subscribers. We're in our third month. The YouTube channel is professionally produced. The Instagram, I'm just past 3,200 followers.
Nice.
Content rolling out every single day. The Closers Club, look me up on Facebook, David Allen Knight, or Instagram. The link is right there. Join our community. Get with the program, ladies and gentlemen. Hang out with people that are at a different level, at a higher level. Yes. Always be putting your foot forward to get into a bigger room with people that are at a higher network than you.
Yeah.
And you will go from pit to peak, pit to peak, pit to peak, pit to peak. Move up, fall, fail, move back up, keep moving forward, and keep moving to a different level. And the only way that you can get to a different level is by realizing the fact that you need to improve your skills. And as long as you're improving your skills, bringing in content like this, but more importantly, associating yourself with people that are further down the journey than you, and asking and wanting mentorship, it's there for you. You just have to make that decision, open the door, and walk through it, and have an open mind, and more importantly, have the desire to succeed. Easy peasy, 1, 2, 3.
Love that. That's awesome. So for me, guys, obviously you're on my channel. This is the Daniel Masrobian podcast on YouTube. If you want to go on the socials, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, just type in my name, Daniel Masrobian. You'll find me. And the green room is just at domoredealswithdaniel.com. There's a link for the green room. I'll give you all the information. If all of you that are out there, you just want to listen to, me make these phone calls, talk to that seller today who we connected 5 months ago or 3 months ago, and I finally connected with her today, and now she's pretty much going to be listing the property with me as opposed to taking a cash offer. Like, if that's interesting to you, you want to learn how to do that, listen to me just make calls. That's fine. You're not obligated to make the phone calls. All you need to do is sit and listen. That's okay. If you want to jump in with me and join and make calls, that's great. And I encourage you to do that. So that's the green room. Obviously, what David's talking about is super important, which is get into proximity to people that are they're doing more than you, or they're just farther down the road than you are. So when you're in the room, you have room to go here instead of being in rooms where you're at the top and everybody else is here. There's only one where to go, and that's back down to where they are. You don't want to be in rooms like that. You want to be in rooms where you're here and everybody else is up here. It's going to force you to raise your level. That's the people that you want to get around. Whether that's myself or David or somebody else, it's okay. Just get around them. Soak in the knowledge and the experience that they have and that they've experienced in life to get them where they are, so it helps you get where you want to go. So appreciate y'all for watching. That's it, Ray. Roy Ray. Get into rooms where you're not the smartest man. That's exactly right, brother. It really is. It's really important to do that. But you got to put your ego aside too. You know, and that was a big deal for me. I don't know if it was for you, Dave, but it was a big deal for me to say, you know what? I don't know.
You know what was a big deal for me
What's
recently? Was choosing to write a check that I felt very uncomfortable writing to get into a room where entrepreneurs were, income levels were in the 5, 10, 25, $100 million bracket. And I've done that. I've left, I was with another coaching company for years, and I was stagnant. I was stuck in one place. So I've graduated. And this is what I found is that when you write that check to get into proximity of others that are way farther down the road than you, it may seem like, you know, a lot of money at that time, but as you get into that network, a year later, you're going to look at what you've got out of that network, and you're going to say to yourself, boy, that was a steal.
Mm-hmm.
That was a steal.
Ain't that much money.
I'm ready to write another bigger check to get into a bigger room.
Seriously. I mean, you're going to think of it and be like, ain't that much money. Yep. Good for you, brother. Love to hear it. Love it. Awesome. Well, we had some visitors today. This is great. Guys, I would say this. Reach out to Dave, reach out to me. Let us know, was this valuable? Do you want us to do this on a weekly, maybe bi-weekly, probably a bi-weekly or even monthly rotation? And you let me know. That's something that you guys want. You think it's valuable and you want to hear us talk real estate, and you guys have questions, comments, role play, whatever, man. Like we're not a role play because we ain't going to be live with you, but we can go over all of that good stuff with you. And let us know what you think.
Awesome.
Any parting words,
Maybe
brother?
we can do a listing presentation live, bro.
I mean, we could do that if you wanted to do that. Let's see what people think. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to do the webinar where I'm going to go over the pricing part, but we could do that. I mean, I guess let's see what the feedback is.
Right.
Let me see what that is. I'm not saying no to it. I'm saying, yeah, we could totally do that.
Right. I mean, our backgrounds are very similar in the coaching program that we started with years ago.
Yes, totally. I was 5 years with them. Yeah. So, but yeah, definitely. Yeah, live role play. Okay, so maybe we'll do that. We're going to come up with some different things, guys.
Most agents don't understand how easy a listing presentation can be.
I know.
Hi, my name is, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited for the opportunity to list and sell your home. By the way, Mr. Seller, in your front yard, where would be the best place for me to put my for sale sign?
Mm-hmm. I mean, guys,
it's easy and fast to start it off.
It really is. It's so easy, man. Hey, guys, just want to begin our time together today by saying thank you for providing me the opportunity to share some information with you and help you with the sale of your home, okay? Yeah, okay. Great. Always want to begin these conversations by asking a few quick questions just to make sure that my information is yours and we can help each other. Sound good? Yep, great. God, I mean, it's like you could do this like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, man.
Maybe we will. Let's see. Maybe we'll do like a live. And I think for Roy Ray, what we'll probably do is I'm not going to like object while he's going through it, because what I want you guys to hear is how he does it. And then at the end, maybe we'll do is I'll throw some objections at him, like, well, what's this? But to hear him or hear me do it from start to finish, so you can hear the questions that we ask and the structure that we do it in, I would ask, like, is that beneficial for you guys? Because I think for us, Dave, to have us just go through it and get the rep in so they can hear how we structure it and how we assumptively close it would probably be beneficial for them.
Right. And most agents don't understand how simple it is and how easy it is.
Yeah.
Because they want to overcomplicate it. Guys, It's a 3-page script. It takes all but 10 minutes. It's easy peasy, 1, 2, 3, Z. Okay? All you have to do is rehearse it, and go out and do it.
It's not hard.
Dan, thank you for having me on the show today, man. This is exciting.
Brother, we can do this again. Like, let's see what would work for us as far as like a rotation, and we'll just, we'll figure out if it's once every 3 weeks, once every month, whatever. We'll talk about it. All right, brother?
Wonder Twin Powers, activate.
Peace.